night, I just got done watching a video from this guy who was asking his viewers if he should remove his video about burning the Bible, so that got me interested. And I went back to watch the video where he burns the Bible, and it was 9 minutes long, and the whole time he's just sitting there trying to light the Bible on fire, and it was really kind of stupid to watch him. I mean, I've set shit on fire before, you know, I know how to burn things properly, and apparently this guy didn't, because he just kept sitting there with the lighter. But books are tricky to burn if you've ever burned a book before. Have I ever burned the Bible? I don't know. I don't think so. But his whole point was he was going to ask the viewers what they thought about that, and he was giving them the democratic opportunity to vote on whether or not, you know, he should remove the video of him burning the Bible. And I think it's just, to me, it's just a big yawn, you know. Some people really hold the Bible is sacred, and some people hold the flag is sacred. But, I mean, you think about it, there are millions and millions and millions of Bibles in print. I can understand if he destroyed some sort of like 17th century, you know, handwritten manuscript on parchment or something, that'd be, you know, that'd be one thing. But to destroy, you know, like if you destroy the Dead Sea Scrolls, you know, that might matter. But to destroy just some fucking Bible, okay, let's see here. I have a Bible. It cost me $1.50, okay? It's just, I mean, the Bible's so overproduced, and what are you destroying? You're destroying paper and ink, and I think that's just about all this. Well, there's glue in it too, you know? And that's all you're really destroying when you burn a book. The ideas are still there. There's still 100 billion other copies of it out there, and it's pretty interesting, though, the fact that we live in the 21st century and some people would actually get pissed off, like, you burned the Bible. Please. Has anybody ever read the Bible? That seems to be just like some of this shit, like in here. Let's find something. Genesis 1:11. Okay. God creates plants, you know, and all sorts of plants, but that is before he makes the sun. Does that make any sense to you whatsoever? When you consider how cold it is out in space on the side of the earth when you're opposite the sun, and then you consider what a night of frost will do to plants. So God, you know, God being so fucking smart, he created the plants before he created the sun. Just, you know, I'm not trying to convert people to atheism like this guy is, but just read like the first 5 pages of the Bible. It's hilarious what people believe. There are people running around in this country, you know, with the right to vote, who believe this shit. And it's not just the world being 6,000 years old. It's not just the world being created in 6 days or anything like that. It is, you know, people lived for 999 years. Let me find that. Genesis 5, verse 5. And all the days Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. And Seth lived 105 years and begat Enos. And Seth lived after he begot Enos 870 years. 807 years, correction. And it goes on like this for a couple chapters. People living for close to 1,000 years. Okay, tell me again, Mr. Ted Haggard, that the Bible is absolutely true. It amazes me what really passes. So many people that hold the Bible sacred probably haven't even read it. When I lived in upstate New York, we had a gay mayor, and there are these people from the Westboro Baptist Church, And they decided that they were going to come to our town and protest. And they were going to come there and tell all of us that we live in Sodom and Gomorrah and that we're going to burn in hell because we don't stone our mayor to death or whatever the fuck, the problem is. And, they want to say, well, homosexuality is an abomination. And so is eating shellfish. I mean, it's right there in the same part of the Bible that says, homosexuality is an abomination. These people, they should be going out and protesting Red Lobster. But I noticed when I went on the internet that there is a lot of groups out there, like on MySpace and all these other different things, like the We Hate the Fred Phelps Westboro Baptist Church hate groups. And if you see these people in person, I mean, they do what, a lot of people would consider what they do really shocking and really distasteful. Protesting Amish kids' funerals, protesting soldiers' funerals, and protesting all sorts of anti-homosexual stuff. They have banners and signs that say God blew up the troops and thank God for 9/11, and they stomp on the flag. But I want to tell you something. Having seen these people face to face, the best thing you could ever do if they come to your town or anything like that is ignore them. They are fucking attention whores. They are just insignificant. They are irrelevant. They are trying to justify their otherwise fucking useless existence. But when I was there, I went there and I took a lot of pictures and went there to see what was going on. But a lot of people were really upset by it. And, I'm not homosexual, so I can't fully understand, but when I looked those people from across the street, and of course, we had to spend our tax money to give them police protection, they liked being taunted, and they liked stirring up trouble, and they like to stir people up, and they brought a bunch of lawyers with them, hoping that they'll start a fight or something will happen and that they'll have some reason to sue the town or the city or wherever they are so that they can keep on getting money, because I guess this guy's entire church, Fred Phelps, his entire church is mainly just his family and a few other fringe lunatics. But yeah, it's, if you ever see him, I mean, for all the controversy that they stir up, they've been on the news a few times. They were on Hannity and Combs. They were on the news for various sorts of things, and then you see them in person, and it's just like, who fucking cares? What they think doesn't even matter. So what do I think of burning the Bible? Go ahead and do it if you want. But the thing is realize that it's just a book. Don't think that you're making some sort of profound statement. Put as much stock as you want into the ideas and into the stories or whatever, but a book is a book. You can just print another copy. There's a million others in hotel rooms, and you'll probably have, at some point in your life, have some asshole on the street trying to hand you one. It's nonsense, like burning the flag. So what? It's a piece of cloth made in fucking Korea, okay, or China. That's what always grabs me, A flag's made in China. That's like, they have propaganda over there about the dragon killing the eagle, okay? They tell people to hate America in China, and they tell them that we are their enemy, and yet they make our flags. It's fucked up. You can't destroy the symbol of the American flag by burning a piece of cloth. You can't destroy the Bible by burning some fucking book you stole out of a hotel room. So people should just pay it no, never mind,